49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
This week on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, we start the new school year with a full slate of thrilling games from all around the Bay Area. We'll see Campo Lindo battle Granada, Sobrato meets Bellarmine, and Berkeley battles Dublin.
We have lots of flag this week, including Los Altos and Sacred Heart Prep. Volleyball features Redwood and James Logan. And we have the story of the Campo Lindo mom and what she meant to her son and the Campo Cougars football team. 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, starts right now.
Welcome to a whole new season of 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Year 24.
24 of Cal High Sports.
Not a date.
Fantastic.
It's amazing. All right, we start the new season with two of the very best teams in the Bay Area. The McClymonds Warriors have won 15 Oakland sections in a row. MAC returning several top players, including University of Washington commit Rashawn Duncan.
Now, Reardon has all sorts of D1 talent, including star senior quarterback Michael Mitchell Jr., who's headed to Vanderbilt next season. Two great teams kicking off the 2025 season at Reardon on Saturday afternoon.
Let's kick off the football season in San Francisco as Reardon takes on McClymonds. The Crusaders on the board first in the first. Michael Mitchell Jr. fires and hits his little brother Max Mitchell, who will scamper in for his first receiving touchdown of the season. PAT good in at 7-0 Reardon. Then later in the quarter, it's Michael Mitchell Jr. with the pass, this time to Judge Nash, and the Judge fights his way into the end zone for another Crusaders touchdown. The point after is good, and it's 14-0 Reardon after one. More Reardon in the second. Michael Mitchell Jr. connects with Oregon State-bound senior Sinai Thomas in the end zone as the Crusaders extend their lead to 20. But Michael Mitchell was not done. The Vanderbilt-bound senior fires and hits Judge Nash again. All rise. Here comes the Judge. It's 27 Reardon Crusaders. McClymonds answers back later in the quarter. Burrell Staples drops back and heaves it deep to a wide-open Prince Staton, who makes the catch deep inside Reardon territory. A 44-yard gain for the Warriors. Then a few plays later, it's Staples over to Staton. Open up the palace for the Prince. 27-6 Reardon Crusaders at the half. To the second half now, and it's Adonye Brown getting the carry, and the senior rushes into the end zone for the TD. 34-6 Crusaders. Reardon was stellar defensively all day long. Here's DJ Sanchez getting home for the big-time sack. One more for Reardon as Mikey Mitchell connects with Judge Nash again. The Judge laying down the verdict with his third touchdown catch of the game as the Crusaders cruise to their first win of the season. Michael Mitchell Jr. with 5 passing touchdowns for the Crusaders.
It's your boy Jake Vanderbrook in Sunnyvale as Fremont takes on Santa Teresa, and Santa Teresa is on the move in the first corner, running the option as Jalen Malcolm takes the pitch, finds a lane on the near side, and turns on the Jets. You can kiss him goodbye. That's a 62-yard touchdown for the senior captain. 7-0 Saints. Santa Teresa looking to extend its lead here on the punt return, but the ball is loose, and Yandel Arteaga falls on top of the rock. Big play there for the Firebirds, but the Saints get the ball and score just before the end of the first as Salvador Guerrero slings a pass over the Travis Luna for a 9-yard touchdown. 14-zip Saints after one. More Santa Teresa in the second. This is Brian Caldwell getting the carry, and the senior barrels his way in for 6. PAT good, 21-0 Saints. And those Saints continue to pour it on. Guerrero rolls to his right, connects with AJ Rangel, who keeps the play alive, and the 6'4" senior is loose. See ya! 85 yards to glory. Saints tack on another touchdown in the second to make it 35-0 at the half. And those Saints would cruise their way to the finish line. Have yourself a night, Mr. Malcolm. 3 tutties on the night, and here Jalen says, "Get off me!" to the defender. He's got reservations for 6. Santa Teresa kicks off the 2025 season with a dominant victory, beating Fremont 42-0.
Campo Campolindo and Castro Valley squaring off for the start of our 2025 flag football coverage. Here we are a minute into the first quarter. Isabel Mayer drops steps and slings it up the middle to Jevon Dollywall for a nice pickup about 5 yards short of the first down. But then it's Jana Dukmak with a blitz and the sack. Campo is forced to punt, bringing on the Castro Valley offense. Erica Flores in at quarterback. The freshman lobs it to Jaslyn Reyes-Neal, who hauls it in, a freshman-to-freshman connection. And after a 2-point conversion, it's 8-0 Castro after one. Second quarter, this pass is tipped and intercepted by Ellie Bennett, one of 2 INTs on the day for the junior. Flores rolls right, throws off 1 foot and hits Reyes-Neal once again, and it is 16-0 Castro Valley. Time winding down in the first half. Campos, Isabel Mayer gets control of the snap, heaves it deep. The pass is tipped by the defense, but completed by Paige Williams. A great diving flagpole by Arabella Pay, but Campo is driving. Final play of the first half, a beautiful spiraling throw, but there is Pay stepping in front. Another interception for Castro, and that makes the score 16-0 after one. Skipping ahead to the fourth quarter, Flores gets a snap, a backwards pass to Chloe Spade, and Spade throws it deep. Arabella Pay on the receiving end of that one, and she is off to the races. A 65-yard touchdown for the Trojans, and that's a final TD as Castro Valley starts off the season with back-to-back shutouts after the 24-0 win.
Off to Union City now as Liberty takes on James Logan. The Lions on the board first in the first. Quinn Pierce with the pass inside to Madison Evans, who fires and hits the back of the net. Now it's Madison Evans over to a wide open Sienna Rigoni, and the freshman gets one of her 4 goals in the game here. 3-0 Liberty. The Lions on the attack again. Madison Evans lobs it to Quinn Pierce, and Quinn shoots and scores for the goal. 10-0 Lions after one. More Lions in the second as Aaron Ayers fires one from long distance. Another freshman in this talented squad. 12-1 Liberty at halftime. Logan looking to answer back in the second half. Kiana Pablo finds Genesis Samayoa, and Genesis scores one of her 3 goals in the game here. But it was all Liberty in this one as Sienna Rigoni shoots and scores from long range as the Lions win their first game of the season. Sienna Rigoni leading the charge with 4 goals.
The Reicha Center will bring us the Players of the Week each week, just like they have for over 2 decades. Click on the QR code right now to select the nominees and vote to see who should be this week's Player of the Week.
We'll announce the winners on Instagram on Wednesday and have the wrap on the show next week. We'll also name our first U.S. Bank Coach of the Week award on next week's show.
Coming up, our first EuroClinic Girls Game of the Week as Northgate battles Liberty in flag football.
And Berkeley battles Dublin as 49ers Cal High Sports rolls along.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Smartly checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Bernardi Zerata. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Bernardi Zerata, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
At Bellarmine, athletics isn't just competition, it's tradition. With 40% of our coaches and both our athletic directors being alumni, this place is more than a school. It's home. They've lived the grind, worn the jersey, and felt the pride, and now they're giving back by building the same experience to the next generation of Bells. They return because they believe in what Bellarmine gave them, and they're here to pass it on. Bellarmine Athletics. Be a part of the tradition.
Every week this year, we will have a Girls Game of the Week receiving special coverage with a reporter on the scene and a post-game MVP interview where the MVP gets custom headphones for her efforts. All this thanks to Euro Clinic, where European auto care meets uncompromising standards.
So the first ever Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week features two of the very best flag football teams from last season. It's Northgate and Liberty, and Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Well, this should be an entertaining matchup to kick off the girls flag football season here in Brentwood as Liberty takes on Northgate. Starting with the two-time Bay Valley League champs, in the first two seasons, Liberty has a 29-5 overall record. This Lions team will look to make a deeper push in the postseason. Lola Acosta and Kaya Batista are two of the top returning players with this squad. They're both receivers, and for the two-time Diablo Foothill League co-champs, the Broncos have a lot of talent, which includes Simone Jewell. Not only she's excelling in flag football, but she's a two-time All-American wrestler.
So let's get right into our Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week. How about this crafty play call as Aaron Dodson takes the end around and has reservations for 6. Try after was no good. 6-0 Lions after 1. Liberty looking to extend its lead here, but the pass is picked up by Taylendria Setapong, and Taylon had an outstanding game defensively. The senior finished with not 1, not 2, but 3 interceptions. How about a little tip drill here for the DB? But the Broncos give it right back in the second quarter. Lola Acosta is there for the INT. Liberty would tack on 2 more points off a safety to make it 8-0 at the half. Third quarter now. Samantha Carfey airs it out and delivers a dot to Simone Jewell to move the chains, but the drive stalls. Liberty on the move. Noah Malu checks a pass down to Skylar James, who's avoiding flagpoles. Cuts to the far side of the field, and the freshman is loose! You can kiss her goodbye. It's 14-0 Liberty after 3. Malu wants to add another touchdown pass to the stat sheet, and here the sophomore connects with Lola Acosta, and those roaring Lions are up 20-0. And Liberty's defense was lights out from start to finish. How about another takeaway for the Lions? Kamali Dillon makes a great play on the ball. Liberty kicks off the 2025 girls flag football season with a shutout victory, beating Northgate 20-0.
It felt wonderful to know that my team helped me build and to score a touchdown, my first touchdown as a freshman in high school. It feels wonderful. Our team led us 1-0. I'm looking forward to winning more and more and more as a team.
In Brentwood with the Euro Clinic Girls Game of the Week, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Dublin playing goes to Berkeley for the start of the season. We are starting off these highlights in the Gales' first drive. Lincoln Trios hands it off to Andre Armendaris, and Andre goes in for the score. A 2-point conversion makes it 8-0 Gales. Still in the first, Trios at midfield, drops back, throws deep, a perfect throw to Tyrus Campbell. Dublin scores on the drive, making it 14-0 after 1. Second quarter, Trios with a 5-step drop, spins off a defender, escapes the pocket, and the pass is complete to Armendaris. Andre with a big game to open up his senior season, 167 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. That drive ends in a tutty, so does this one. Third quarter, Trios with a short pass to a wide open Rome Raymore, the block from LJ Waiters Jr., and no one is going to catch him. An 81-yard score, Trios to Waiters, and it is 35-0 Gales. It wasn't just the offense running on all cylinders. Dasani, good speed, gets a sack, knocks the ball loose. Thunder Hazan scoops it up and leads to another Gale touchdown. It is 42-0 Dublin. Fourth quarter, and Berkeley is still looking for its first score. Christopher DeVito figs a handoff, rolls right. Miko Greer hauls it in. A nice play there. The Yellow Jackets would score on the drive to make it 42-7, but that's all the Dublin defense would allow. This pick puts the game on ice. Marquise Rutledge with the interception, and Dublin cruises to the 42-7 win. Armendaris leading it all with 3 touchdowns.
Volleyball season is so back. We got Harker visiting Branham for both teams' season openers. First set, Ali Aluwalia receives. Kiera Chang sets for Natalie Tan, who takes care of business. Harker takes set 1. Branham responds in the second. Caitlin Kirasaus gets the block. Bruins win the set 25-21 to even things up. Into the third, Tan to Chang. To the junior Divya Bhupathi. Divya delivers. Harker out to an early lead. Eagles hold on to the lead and take the set when Ahluwalia meets the ball at the net. Harker takes a 2-1 lead. Branham looking to force a fifth set and off to a good start when it goes to Brianna Gassman, to Faith Park, to Kirasaus, who gets the kill. Emma Burstein with an overpass to take the point as Branham holds off a late Harker push to send us to fifth and final set. Harker expands on an early lead in the fifth set. Bhupathi to Chang, back to Bhupathi, make it 8-4 Harker. Bruins keep it close. Gassman receives, Park sets, and Trinity Longoria with perfect placement to make it a 3-point set. Match point for Harker. Isabella Wong receives the serve. Chang sets for Bhupathi, who fires a rocket to the back corner to win the set 15-11 as Harker defeats Branham in the season opener. Ahluwalia leads the way with 24 kills.
Diamond Training and Development helps athletes reach the Diamond Standard. Each week we profile an athlete meeting that standard at their school.
Our first Diamond Training and Development Diamond Standard athlete is Maya Schoenherr from Acalanes Flag Football. Beyond the field, she shines as co-founder and secretary of the Psychology Club, vice president of the Book Club, and an officer of the Female Athletic Board, plus much more. Maya Schoenherr truly shines as this week's Diamond Training and Development Diamond Standard.
D-Line Constructors brings us the D-Line Defensive Play of the Week again this season. Our first Defensive Play of the Week goes to... It's Ronaldo Dunbar for the Milpitas Trojans on defense here. Goes way up and bats the pass away to prevent the touchdown one more time. It's Ronaldo Dunbar from Milpitas with this week's D-Line Constructors Defensive Play of the Week. Full highlights from this game later on in the show.
Okay, if you are not following us on social media, you are missing out. We are at 49ers Cal High on Instagram and on YouTube.
I thought everybody already was.
I know, you gotta follow us.
Just about everybody. Speaking of YouTube, you can help us out by subscribing to our YouTube channel to see our show, individual game highlights, and episodes of our Covered Cal High podcast. Become a member and get access to complete game videos, extended highlights, and lots more. Again, 49ers Cal High is where to find us on YouTube.
Coming up, Campo Lindo battles Granada.
And Los Altos meets Sacred Heart Prep in flag football. But first, here is our U.S. Bank preseason flag football poll.
Off season? Nah, this is level up season. At Diamond Training and Development, it's all baseball and softball all year. Faster hands, bigger hits, harder throws, no excuses, just work. You want that starting spot, that college scout's attention? Show them what you did when nobody was watching. At Diamond Training and Development, off season is on.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
time. Time after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
You didn't choose a European car for average performance, so don't settle for average service. At Euroclinic, we specialize in Audi, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, and other marques, delivering expert maintenance and a refined experience. Valet pickup, exotic towing, a private lounge, meticulous service with a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty. Euroclinic, Silicon Valley's choice for European and exotic care, where performance meets premium service.
We are Carmel Cheer, and you're watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
The Campo Cougars are looking for its strong sophomore class to step up this season. Returning quarterback Rita Boss is coming off an impressive 600-yard season for Kevin Macy's squad.
Yeah, and Campo opening up at Granada. The Matadors are coming off their first league title since 2014, winning the East Bay Valley Division with a 4-0 record. Brandon Black's team featuring returning starting quarterback Jack Badger. Campo at Granada Friday night.
Here come the reigning East Bay Valley League champs as Granada collides with Campo Lindo. The Cougars would strike first in the first as Reed Habis connects with Everett Zelmer on a slant for 6. PAT good, 7-0 Campo after 1. Back come those Matadors in the second. This is Caden Van Leer under center. Caden goes deep, and Damian Miles makes a wonderful catch to move the sticks. A few plays later, Van Leer drops back, slings this ball over the middle to Ethan Mitchell for a Granada touchdown, all tied at 7. But on the ensuing kickoff, Sean Parker sprints down the far sideline, gets a few blocks, sheds a tackle, cuts back to the middle, and Sean is loose! That's a kick 6 for Sean Parker. Campbell would score another touchdown before the half to make it 21-7. Third quarter now. This is Micah Parker getting the carry, and Micah explodes like a cannon for a huge run. Skylar Stewart trips him up just inside the 5. Micah would score on a few plays later to make it 28-7. You saw Sean Parker return a kickoff for 6. How about an INT? Campo's defense was lights out, and Reed Habus did his job under center as Habus connects with Zelmer, and Everett gets the corner and reaches the ball over the goal line for another Campo touchdown. The Cougars claw their way to a victory selfie, beating Granada 42-7.
Say hello to the girls from Los Altos and Sacred Heart Prep opening game for both teams. First quarter, the Gators on the move. This is senior quarterback Riley Longacre taking it herself, a Gator touchdown and a 6-0 lead. Here's Longacre now throwing for the extra point. It's deflected and then caught by Kate Kennish. 7-0 Gators. Los Altos answers right back. Sabrina Neal takes it right up the gut for an Eagles touchdown. 7-6 Gators still in the lead. A great play here. The Gators at their own 2-yard line. Longacre, a beautiful pass deep to Kate Hansen, who makes an amazing fingertip catch. A 78-yard strike, and the Gators have a 13-6 lead. Just under a minute to play as Neal fires over the middle to Charlotte Wolf for an Eagles first down and says, "Excuse me," to the defender. Later in the drive, Neal fakes the handoff, does a great job avoiding the flagpole, and out of bounds at the 20. Just seconds now left in the half, and the Eagles get the score as Neal pump fakes and then takes it in. We're tied at 13-all at halftime. Second half now, and the Eagles looking to take the lead, but the pass is picked by Kate Kennish, and the Gators take over. And another explosive play as Longacre goes back to pass, buys some time, and then finally fires to the back of the end zone to Hansen, who makes a terrific catch, and that's the game-winning score, as Sacred Heart Prep goes on to win at 19-13, opening the season with a hard-fought win.
The Cal Hope Courage Award brings us stories of athletes overcoming adversities to succeed in school and in sports.
Aubrey, we just saw the Campo Lindo football team in action to open their season. The Campo community is mourning the loss of a parent and friend of the Cougars football program. Laura Zelmer had battled cystic fibrosis nearly her entire life before passing away just 1 month ago. It's a terrible disease where it's a battle just taking a breath. The saying goes, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. And Laura Zelmer filled hers with love, strength, and courage. Diagnosed with cystic fibrosis at just 14 months old, Laura faced a lifetime of challenges. Doctors said her years would be short, but she fought like a heavyweight champion, and she far surpassed expectations, living to 51 years old. She married Kevin Zelmer 21 years ago, both knowing their time together might be limited.
You don't know how long you have with anybody, right? You live in a bit of a dream world and you don't really think about it. This just happened to be very present in our lives every single day.
In 2006, Laura's health took a turn for the worse. New complications left her believing the end might be near. Laura wrote about it in a video letter to Everett.
That was the year I was diagnosed with Mycobacterium avium.
So I'm having a really tough day today.
But with the help of a feeding tube and breakthrough medications, her body grew stronger. What came next was more than just renewed health, it was a miracle.
Absolutely incredible. The medicine and the drugs that she was on while in the hospital changed how her body from a reproductive state worked, and it sort of made it back into a normal process, and we did not think it was possible. We were pretty comfortable with the idea that we weren't going to be able to have kids and that was going to be okay.
Yes, I am pregnant. Yay! Thank you.
Everett was born August 25th, 2007, a happy, energetic boy with a strong bond with his mom.
10.
But Everett learned early on his life growing up would include seeing his mother suffer as she tried to breathe with ailing lungs. But instead of being scared, Everett was inspired.
Be able to be a great mom for me and take care of me, be a great wife while she was battling that, and yeah, I mean, that left a lasting impact on me and how inspiring it was.
Everett grew tall and strong, finding his own passion on the football field at Camp Alindo. When the family moved to North Carolina for the third lung transplant, Everett spent lots of time living with friends in Moraga.
So when things would get rough and Laura and Kevin would have to go to North Carolina, Everett would live with me, and it became almost pretty normal. Like, Everett was coming over for dinner, and my parents, embraced him as a child when Kevin and Laura couldn't be there. So yeah, Everett really is a brother to me.
This past year, Everett thrived in football while Laura's health declined. Over the summer, her kidneys began to fail. Everett stepped up, helping his mom as much as he could.
Always, and even recently when she was really sick, he would carry her downstairs and he would help do anything possible, and he was at her side.
There was not a lot to live for. I mean, she wasn't able to do a lot. It was just a tough battle, and life wasn't like fun. There was nothing to look forward to. She was home a lot, couldn't go out and do anything, so yeah, it was definitely tough.
This past July 28th, surrounded by love, Laura passed away. Her final days were filled with family, friends, and moments of gratitude, but her loss left a deep ache.
It kills you, and you just every day. You just know what's coming. You think it's going to be manageable, and it just when it happens, it's much worse than you ever thought.
Seeing her like that when you want the best for her and want her to be able to do stuff, it's definitely tough. It made it easier to let her go, I would say, but it was still definitely just tough to see her like that for sure.
Laura was able to see Everett play his junior year. This year there will be so many milestones she will miss.
One of the most important is to attend your high school graduation. I want to see you reach that first step into adulthood. I want you to know that I will fight as hard as possible to make that a reality.
She'll be there with me in spirit, thinking about everything we went through together, all the time we spent together, and how she can't no longer be a part of my life physically, but in my heart and in my head, she'll always be there.
Just 1 month after her passing, Everett honors his mom by doing what he loves, playing football. As a starting wide receiver, he carries her strength with him every time he steps on the field.
So no matter what happens, a part of me will be with you at every milestone in your life. I love you more than you will ever know.
For more information, you can go to the family's website listed on the screen. You can also donate there to help in the battle to cure cystic fibrosis. Be sure to click the QR code on the screen to follow the Cal Hope Courage Award Scholarship Program.
Each week, Mara-West Credit Union honors teachers all around the Bay Area for the great work they do every day.
Here's Donna Vasquez from Wilcox talking about her favorite teacher, Amy Peoples.
My favorite teacher is Amy Peoples. She's my AVID teacher, and she's my favorite teacher because she's reliable, she's helpful, she's sweet, she's kind, and she's always there for me, and she asks me questions, and she genuinely cares about me and her students.
Gillette presents the Precision Player each week. This is a young athlete already making his mark in sports.
This week we honor Pittsburgh wide receiver Kenny Ward. Just a sophomore, Kenny exploded onto the scene last season and getting lots of attention as he enters his sophomore year. Coming up, the Mustangs from Lincoln High take on the Scots from Carmel.
And Hillsdale takes on Notre Dame Belmont as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank continues.
Introducing Secure Edge Money Market Account. A high-yield savings option with added deposit insurance. It's available at no extra cost to you. Easily grow and manage your savings all in one place. With tiered interest rate, additional insurance coverage, and easy access to your funds. With balances starting at $10,000, you can earn up to 2.80 annual percentage yield on deposits over $250,000. Ask us about our Secure Edge Money Market Account today.
Every great athlete knows you don't win without a game plan. That goes for math, and that's why Bay Area Tutor for Athletes is here. A high-performance online math tutoring program for middle and high school athletes across the Bay Area. Whether it's algebra, geometry, trigonometry, or calculus, we'll help you level up. Form a tutor-for-athlete squad with up to 5 teammates for small group tutoring, or go one-on-one to sharpen your skills. Stay eligible, stay competitive, win in the classroom and on the field.
I know that the model of credit unions is the very best one for human beings, and so how we bring that to life can truly transform people's lives.
Lumen brings to us the capability to be able to serve members in ways that we haven't before. It is really about enhancing that need for that particular individual like we've never been able to do before, and I'm extremely excited about that.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Gillette Labs ain't a miracle, but it sure as heck ain't my old razor. It's Gillette's best shave. And with up to 30 shaves per cartridge, I'm spending less. Its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer.
And give you a fresh blade feeling time after
Time
time.
after time after time. Gillette Labs, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
The Lincoln Mustangs are coming off a terrific season, finishing 9-2 overall and making it to the City League title game. Lincoln features outstanding running back Michael Washington, who ran for nearly 2,000 yards last season.
Yeah, and Carlmont showed great improvement last season, finishing at 6-4 in second place in the Peninsula Ocean Division. The Scots graduated nearly all of their top skill players, so we'll see how Coach Eric Grado can get his young squad up to speed. Carlmont hosting Lincoln Friday night.
Lincoln leaves the city to take on Carlmont in the season opener on Friday night. Brody Zarelli starting his junior year under center. He takes a shot downfield to Maximus Senecal, who hauls it in. The juniors connect for a big gain. Later in the drive, Zarelli fakes the handoff, rolls out, looks to the back of the end zone for Austin Sato, and Sato makes the grab in the end zone. What a catch by the junior to put the Scots up 7. The ensuing Lincoln drive is put to a quick end when the two-way player Dylan Sorensen picks the pass and runs it back to the Lincoln 37-yard line. The offense pushes it downfield and hand it off to Maximiliano Leroy to punch it in, and it's 14-0 Carlmont in the first. 3rd and long on the next Lincoln drive. Brian Luong dumps it off to the all-powerful Mikey Washington, and Mikey is loose. The senior is off to the races, and there goes Washington all the way down to the Scots 3-yard line. Great effort by Sorensen to prevent the touchdown. 4th and goal, Washington gets the pitch and breaks the plane to open the second quarter with a touchdown to cut the deficit in half. The kickoff after the touchdown is muffed and loose. Isaac Alano tackles the receiver, then jumps on the loose ball to recover it for Lincoln. On the very next play, it's Mikey's way or the highway. Washington takes it 18 yards into the end zone, and within minutes of being down 14, Lincoln has tied this game up. Same score after halftime. Zarelli draws back and lets it fly. Lucas Robertson hauls it in and is taken down inside the Lincoln 15. Here's the starting running back, Kasai Trotter, getting the handoff and fighting off 2 tackles to score, and Carlmont is back ahead. 4th quarter now. Lincoln's Lawson Wong putting pressure on the QB, leading to Marvel Selene picking the throw and hurdling a Scott to score. An unbelievable turn of events, and we are all tied up once again. The kickoff reception is muffed again by Carlmont, but this time it's a Scott picking it up and taking off. It's Trotter sprinting down the sideline and into Lincoln territory, dragged down at the 37-yard line. The offense drives it into the red zone. Zarelli's first 2 looks aren't there. No worries, the 3rd one is. And it's Robertson making the catch to score the go-ahead touchdown. Special teams forces a turnover on the kickoff, and Carlmont is triumphant on opening night. 28-21 the final from Belmont.
The season opener for Notre Dame Belmont and Hillsdale Volleyball, the two facing off in Belmont on Wednesday. Early in the first, Amelia Breckenridge receives it. Ari Juarez feeds it to Gia Rivera. Good luck with that one. Rivera, the senior, with 6 kills, a block, and an ace in set 1. This point goes Regan Raff to Juarez to Rivera. The Tigers take set 1, 25-16. Belmont now up 10-7 in set 2. Ari Juarez, the set over a trick play ends in a Tigers point. 17-13 Notre Dame. Chloe Armstrong denies the shot. The senior getting her Fighting Knights riled up, but set 2 belongs to the Tigers. Juarez to Allison Wright, and Notre Dame Belmont takes a 2-set lead. Set 3, Kaylani Alvarez with a tough set to Brooke Weaver. Weaver with the kill, and Hillsdale goes on to tie the set when Nicole Lee passes to Alvarez, who sets Gianna Morrow. The Fighting Knights showing fight, but so were the Tigers. Adriana Chu, the libero, keeps it in play. Then a great great set from Juarez, and the point is put away by Rivera. Belmont takes it in 3, and Adriana Chu cannot believe it. Believe it, Chu! Gianna Rivera with a game-high 18 kills in the season opener.
Lexus of Stevens Creek presents the Volunteer Award each week, leading to $10,000 in scholarships. This is an athlete who does great work in the community.
That's right. This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Elizabeth Huey from Milpitas Track. Elizabeth volunteers her time at the Kiwanis Club of Milpitas, helping with park cleanups and organizing fundraisers for local kids in need. This past summer, Elizabeth also volunteered at Kohl's Shopping Spree in Milpitas, where she helped kids shop for school clothes, and at Camp Sophos, a summer camp helping kids prepare for the incoming school year. Elizabeth talks about why volunteering is so important to her.
Volunteering is important to me because, especially for me, all of my work, the emphasis it has is for advocating for the futures of children, and that's something I really believe in, and I believe that if we can do a little part in making that come true and just helping the future, then we should.
The Harker School presents the Scholar Athlete Award each week.
This week's Scholar Athlete is Rashawn Duncan from McClymonds. The Washington-bound senior has an impressive 3.93 GPA. Brought to you by the Harker School, the Harker Dance Company and Kinetic Crew recently wrapped up their annual United Spirit Association Dance Camp, capping it all off with a special showcase at the Patil Theater. Both teams were rewarded for their hard work with the highest possible rating. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
Coming up, Redwood takes on San Leandro at Burrell Field.
And Oak Grove takes on Milpitas, but first, here is this week's learning tip presented by the Bay Area Tutoring Association.
Make math practice a habit. You wouldn't skip drills before a big game. Treat math the same way. Set a specific time daily for math practice, whether it's homework, review problems, or SAT prep. Consistency turns math practice into muscle memory for your brain.
We head to the East Bay now, where San Leandro opens up its season against Redwood for the third year in a row. San Leandro's Jamion Bradley rushed for over 1,200 yards last year, leading to 13 scores. He'll be back for his junior season.
We'll be watching him. The Redwood Giants coming off a second-place finish in the Redwood Empire Valley League, opening up 2025 on the road at Burrell Field in San Leandro Friday night.
Third year in a row, these two teams meet at the start of the season, Redwood winning both as San Leandro looks for revenge. This game had all kinds of defense. Jump into the second quarter, scoreless, Redwood driving down the field when Justin Amons rips the ball out and steals the treasure. Later in the quarter, Pirates get great field position as Nathan Brunson fields the punt, runs toward the sidelines, and brings the ball down to the 11-yard line. But the Giants stood tall to defend the red zone. The D-line get to the quarterback as Graham Myers and Dennis Alexis get the combined sack. We go into the half still scoreless. The opening drive for the Pirates in the third includes this spectacular run by Amons, the senior shedding off tackles, running down the sidelines, and is finally taken down just outside of the red zone. A few plays later, it's Jamion Bradley making the house call, bouncing outside, avoiding the defense, and makes his way into the end zone for the first score of the game. PET good, Pirates up 7-0. Fourth quarter now, and Redwood is looking to get into this game. The defense comes up huge as Kevin Peterson gets behind the line of scrimmage for the tackle, but the refs rule the runner down at the 1. Pirates force the punt and get taken down in the end zone by Peterson and Cooper Cannon for the safety. 7-2 San Leandro. Giants down to the final minute, trying to find anything to move the ball down the field, but there's thieving Pirates in the area. Brunson makes the interception and seals the victory. San Leandro celebrates their brand new field with a 7-2 win over Redwood. Bradley getting it done on the ground with 133 rushing yards.
Let's go to Milpitas now as Oak Grove takes on the Trojans Thursday night. The Eagles strike first. Jordan McCoy hits Steven Grijalva in stride for the score. PAT no good, and it's 6-0 Oak Grove Eagles. Milpitas comes right back. Jordan Monty fires it deep to a wide open Aiden Guglielmelli, and Aiden is gone! 47 yards to the house. The point after is no good, and it's all tied up at 6 after 1. Second quarter now, and Jonah Monty connects with Aiden Guglielmelli again for the touchdown. It's 13-6 Trojans in the lead. Then later in the quarter, give it to Aseni Head, who finds the hole, and Aseni turns on the Jets! 70 yards to the promised land. The point after is good, and it's 20-6 Milpitas Trojans. But Oak Grove answers back, handed to Noah Vieira, who spins his way into the end zone. 23-12 Trojans at halftime. Milpitas on the board again in the second half as Ricky Miramontes drills a 43-yard field goal through the uprights, 26-12 Trojans after 3. The Eagles looking to rally back in the fourth. Adrian Stone powers his way into pay dirt. PAT good in its 26-19 Milpitas. OG with the chance to tie it late. Jordan McCoy throws it deep to John Balion, who makes a spectacular catch to put the Eagles inside Milpitas territory. Fourth down for the Eagles now, and Reynaldo Dunbar breaks up the pass in the end zone as Milpitas hangs on to win it 26-19. Joe Namonte with 2 passing touchdowns for the Trojans.
Bernardi Zurada is the official injury attorneys for the San Francisco 49ers, and each week Bernardi Zurada finds people in the high school sports community and highlights their efforts.
This week's Bernardi Zurada hometown hero is Kevin Macy from Campolindo. Kevin now in his 30th year as head coach of the Cougars, his 40th year overall coaching high school football. Kevin has 5 NCS titles and a state title and teaches math at Campolindo. Kevin's been a huge advocate for his players for 40 years. Kevin Macy, this week's Bernardi Zurada hometown hero.
Albany's Construction knows a thing or two about hard work, and that's why they bring us the Dirty Work play each week.
This week's play goes to Jalen Malcolm from Santa Teresa High School. Look at Jalen bounce outside and then just barrel over the defender. Oh my, it's a 55-yard touchdown for this week's Albany's Construction Dirty Work play. Coming up, it's the home opener for the Bellarmine Bells as Bellarmine plays under the lights on campus for the first time in school history.
Then to the hardwood for Redwood and James Logan. But first, here's this week's High Five Top 5 brought to you by High Five Restaurant and Catering in San Jose.
This is Jess, Peloton instructor, educator, game changer. She needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses US Bank Bank Smartly checking and savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money. Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. You got this, Jess.
We got this.
That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us.
Every time I step onto the field, I suit up to protect myself from injury. Off the field, I do the same for my family. But sometimes in life, no matter how careful you are, accidents happen. That's when you can trust Bernardi Zurada. They treat their clients like family, always looking out for your best interests. If you've been injured, call Bernardi Zurada, because when life hits you hard, you deserve a caring team that's on your side.
This isn't just auto repair, this is Euroclinic, Silicon Valley's destination for European auto care. Located in Santa Clara, we deliver precision maintenance and repair with uncompromising standards. Enjoy flexible drop-offs, concierge updates, towing for exotics, and valet pickup. Your vehicle is backed by a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty while you relax in our modern lounge with espresso and private workspaces. Expect more than a dealer. Expect Euroclinic.
Our mouths are one of the first places a doctor looks during a checkup, and for good reason. It can tell them things about our health, serious things that could keep us from reaching the next milestone. For over 65 years, Delta Dental has offered high-quality, affordable dental plans that strive to meet the needs of everyone. Today, we are the largest network of oral health care providers in the nation. Delta Dental, putting your health first, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Get ready for the most exhilarating season yet. Sharks Ice Hockey is hosting 34 teams spanning from Fresno to Reno. Over 700 hockey players all competing for state and national titles. Be part of the thrilling action. Experience the speed, the skill, and the passion from these young hockey players. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations from all over the Bay Area. Looking to join, support, or to find games? Go to sharkshighschoolhockey.com.
Opening night for Bellarmine this season means a night game on the school's home field for the first time ever.
First time ever, the Bells hosting the Sobrado Bulldogs, who are coming off a 7-3 season. It's our monster game.
Here come the Bellarmine Bells on their first ever night game on campus. The Bells driving early. Brady Fox scrambles out of the pocket and throws it to Patrick Sharforis, who makes the catch and runs it all the way inside the 35-yard line. But the Bulldogs get a huge stop here as the pass is intercepted by Jacob Kimmerer. No score after 1. Bellarmine looking to break through in the second half, but Brady Lennon forces the fumble. Jacob Sorrentino recovers the loose ball to keep the game scoreless. But the Bells get the ball back a short time later as Micah Robinson drills a 35-yard field goal through the uprights, and it's 3-0 Bellarmine Bells after 3. Fourth quarter now, give the rock to Justin Donahue, who finds the hole and turns on the Jets all the way inside the 25-yard line. Then it's Micah Robinson capping off another Bellarmine drive as the senior nails a 41-yard field goal right down the middle, and it's 6-0 Bellarmine Bells. Sobrato looking to tie the game late. Braden Hughes avoids the sack, scrambles out of the pocket, and finds a wide-open Jacob Sorrentino to move the chains. But the Bells' defense was great all night long. Anais Olu gets the sack as the Bells hang on to win their first game in nearly 2 years. 6-0 was the final. Here's Anais Olu after the game.
You know, it meant a lot to us, especially because of the 0-10 season. But now this is for all the people over here. This is for all the people that care for us, and it's got to give all glory to God. You know, the defense, we've been working hard. You know, Christian Serta, our line, just a bunch of dogs, Lucas Maciel. You know, I just got to give it all to them. And then our coaches, Coach Dimitri and Coach Sandy, they went through it with us.
The Giants step into Colts territory as James Logan hosts Redwood. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Giants down double digits in the first set as Logan Levert bumps to Katie Lazareski, who sets to Madeline Wagner for the slam. The Colts captains get it done as Leanne Jung sets it to fellow senior Mackenzie Anderson, who finds the corner of the court with pinpoint accuracy. Logan takes set 1 25-15. The second set was a battle. Lazareski with the back set to Haley Boyarski with the soft touch, scrambling the Colts defense to get the point. The Giants now down 1. Lazareski putting in work, setting to Wagner, who finds the gap to tie the set at 14. But the Colts start to pull away and don't look back. Jung with the back set to sophomore Chelsea Brantley, who brings down the thunder. Logan takes the second set 25-20. The Colts sprint out of the gates to start the third set, going on a 15-3 run, including this set from Jung to Anderson. This duo was cooking all night. Colts nearing the finish line, Jung to Rianne Rivera for the cross-court kill. Logan wins the third set 25-10 for the sweep victory over Redwood. Anderson goes for 13 kills and Jung with an incredible 29 assists.
The Los Gatos flag football team is coming off a very impressive 24-2 season and looking to make the first ever CCS playoffs this year.
And they think they're going to be even better.
I think so too.
Well, we're about to hear from them. The Wildcats meeting with Aubrey to talk about their season at the Rikes Center this week.
Joining me at the Rikes Center, it's the Los Gatos flag team. First off, we are talking to Heather. Heather, only 2 of you guys are returners from last year and had an incredible season with just 2 losses on the year. What are the goals this time around?
This year, we would really like to make it to CCS and win CCS. Last year, due to it being the inaugural season, we did not have CCS, but this year we were hoping to win and move up in the rankings.
That's right. This year is the first year of playoffs for flag. It's the 3rd season in total in the CIF, 2nd season for Los Gatos flag football. And I'm talking with Monica. Monica, talk to me about this schedule. You guys have a fully packed schedule. Who are you looking forward to playing?
I'm looking forward to play St. Francis because last year when we played them, it was like a really close game and we ended up winning by 1. And also a lot of us have like friends on that team and we know them and it'll be like a tough game. And we all like love intense, fun games.
Absolutely. Intense and fun. That's exactly how we want any season to go. And last but not least, this is Paige. What sets this team apart from everyone else?
I think what sets us apart is our team chemistry. A lot of girls on the team have past friendships, and we also have played before, like the season started last year. And so we're all just bond really well together, and we know the game really well, and I think that is going to bring us really far this season.
You ready for game 1?
I'm very ready.
We are ready too. This is the Los Gatos flag team. Girls, take us out with a cheer.
Cats on me, cats on 3.
1, 2, 3, cats! Team! Woo! Delta Dental honors entire teams who perform well on the field and in the classroom with the Smiles for Scholars Award. And this week we honor the Hercules flag football team, the girls with a very impressive 3.66 team GPA.
Coming up, it's Woodside and Westmont.
But first, here is our U.S. Bank preseason football poll. The Woodside Wildcats are looking to improve on last season's second-place finish in the El Camino Division. Starting quarterback Charlie Dalrymple is back for his junior season.
And the Cats meeting Westmont to open up this season. The Warriors coming off a .500 season and looking for more this year. The Warriors and Wildcats at Westmont Friday night. The Woodside cheerleaders making the trip to Campbell to cheer on their Wildcats. First play from scrimmage, it's a double reverse. Kobe Nelson gets it, rounds the corner, and has lots of open space. The sophomore racing 68 yards, but just short of the end zone. The Wildcats punching in a short time later, 7-0 Woodside. Later in the first, great defense by the Wildcats. Isaac Peck, an outstanding senior linebacker, and that is how you tackle a little work on the dismount. The Wildcats run an unbalanced single-wing offense, and it's tough to find the ball. This is Daniel Torres from his wide receiver spot on the end around. Torres is in, 14-0. Westmont trying to get back in it as Kevin Rengel hits Cole Trelevin. Cole with a nice move to get a first down on this drive, but the game was all Woodside. Charlie Dalrymple rolling out and finding Torres, who makes the catch. A 30-yard play and a first down for Woodside. The drive culminates with another Torres run as Daniel breaks some tackles in the backfield, and he is gone like Adrian's diet on Donut Friday. 60 yards, 21-0, Woodside Wildcats. Second quarter, direct snap to the running back Alex Valencia, who hands it to Torres, and that was working pretty well. Daniel busting it up the middle, another long TD run for the Wildcats. Torres skips in, 28-0. One more for the Wildcats. This time it's Kevin Sisajau from 25 yards out. The junior is in, and Woodside has an impressive opening night road win, 44-0, the final, a big game for Daniel Torres. DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week they bring us the Be Happy Play, a play guaranteed to make everyone happy.
This week's DGDG.com Be Happy Play goes to the Bellarmine Bells. Anias Olu gets the sack late in this game to seal the victory as Bellarmine wins its first game in over 2 seasons, and they were very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com.
Coming up, the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
But first, here's this week's financial tip for teens and their parents, brought to you by Lumen Digital. Look for tools on your digital banking app to help your teen plan and budget. Open an account for your teen and use personalized tools and resources to establish savings goals, monitor spending, and track progress. Okay, so we've gone through every play from this week, and we made the decision in which play we thought was the very best.
Wow, was I part of that?
I think so.
I have no recollection of that. If you want, you can blame Adrian. Here is the Service by Medallion Play of the Week.
We start off play of the week with Santa Teresa's Jalen Malcolm bulldozing a defender all the way for a Saints touchdown, but the play of the week has to go to Kate Hansen from Sacred Heart Prep. Kate with this spectacular catch in the end zone to put the Gators in front. One more time, Kate Hansen, you just won the play of the week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's 49ers Cal High Sports for this week. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. Please join us next week for the story of the Piedmont Hills football player and his battle with epilepsy. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Please join our YouTube memberships to get early access to highlights and our podcast, Covered Cal High.
You will also be able to see full game videos and vote for the Players of the Week. So click join and make sure to tune in every Sunday night at 6 p.m. on NBC Sports California. We'll see you at the games.